Fuck it, we ball. Bada bing, bada bringus. Testing audio. Bada bing, bada bring. And this is the part where we share everything, because I forgot to do that. Forgot to share it on the socials. And then we clickbait him with Steffi. Bada bring, bada bringus. And yes, that works. Bada bring. Who's hotter? I can't answer that question right now. I will never answer that question. So, what do we got here? What do we got here on the agenda? Let me pop out chat and then add it to the desktop panel so I can actually see it. There it is, putting it over there, and that should be it as far as setup goes. Oh god, you can see the shirt clipping through the torso of the model. I hate V-roids so much. Congrats on 100 subscribers. Sadly, this is not one of those destruction worlds, so there will be no wrecking in this stream, other than hopes and dreams. We'll be wrecking those. You can see kind of how the shirt clips through the torso there. I don't like that. That did it in... I don't think this model has any weird parts. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. You see, I heard about that Interstellar re-release, and I saw that they smoothed over the entire image with AI, with a denoising, and it doesn't look very good. Are we going to cover Kamen Rider X Ultraman? There's not really much to cover with that short. It's a nice thing. It's a nice little short. It's like 11 minutes, but outside of that, it's just that and like the documentary that like goes over both series. Like that's it. I might do like a cutaway. Oh yeah, this reminds me of the time Kamen Rider and Ultraman teamed up, and that'll be it. I don't know if that's a whole video. Gamora or the alien woman with the bug heads? I can't tell you these things. Oh, teleporting to the right there. Whoo. How does this look when I'm grabbing my drink? Hope that doesn't sound... I hope that didn't sound terrible. The lighting is very weird, because I'm going in, and I'm like in darkness now, but I'm light. the brightness of the monitor isn't quite how it should be. Invisible cheeseburger. Okay, I have enough of an audience now. I can disclose plans, current plans. Right now, there are I completely forgot what I was about to say. Oh, right. On the Patreon, there is a complete review. There may or may not be a complete review of Dinah Shush. It is a 30-minute video. I enjoyed making it, and it'll come out this December. The reason why I'm taking that long to release it to the public is because I want to give myself time to finish another video that will come out right after. It's a video covering every Mega Monster Battle project, or everything released under the between like 2007 to 2013, everything released within that window of time. So all of the Zero movies, all of the Mega Monster Battle movies, which kind of segued into the Zero movies. I hate having to do this, but like historically it's been shown that releasing two big things back to back helps. And I don't want the channel to die. So that's what we're doing. I might even have time for a third video if I finish the Mega Monster one sooner. And the video, that one, is probably going to be G'd. If not December, then January. So that's where we're at. When will I upload Cosmos Ultra Retrospective? When I finish the show. It's to date, it's the only live-action Ultra series I never finished. Because I didn't really like it. And I'm kind of glad I did, because Nexus is really good, and that came right after. So, in regards to me being a person who knows Ultraman things, Cosmos is like my one blind spot, but I still get the general gist of it whenever he shows up again. He's a conservationist. I don't need 65 episodes to know that. The content goblins. The only goblin here is me. Oh, they announced a Cosmos figure? They're finally getting to the Heisei ones? I know they did Mebius recently. Amazon making their own Ultra series? I mean, they co-produced Origin Saga, so it's not out of the question. Thanks for liking my videos. When G'd? January at the latest. Will I ever do a retrospective on Jonius? Again, when I've actually finished it, because that's the other one I haven't finished. I saw like half of it. I saw half of the Star Ultraman, and then I stopped because it was kind of boring me. A Mirror Man retrospective in January. I don't have enough time for that. I don't have enough time to get to doing... For one, I need to actually like watch a show first, and then I need to wait like a year, and then I can do a video on it. And that's like at the very like soonest. Because otherwise it's not a retrospective. Have you seen The Most Dangerous Game? I know that one's public domain. I might actually sit down and watch it, because I did read that in high school. That was required reading. Spectreman retrospective is more likely right now, because I finished that last year. Had a great time with it. No, I finished it earlier this year. Had a great time with it. It's more likely, but I would have to like question how I'm going to approach it, because right now I think only half of the series has English subtitles. And when I watched it, it was with the dub. I'd be more than willing to do a video with the dub, but like it would need to come with the asterisk of The original might not be like this. The original might not be this goofy. Well, I mean, of course it's that goofy, but like dialogue wise, the stuff they added that wasn't in the original. You know, it would have to be with that asterisk of purists beware, you're in for a scare. This one is covering the English dub. This is not a Steffi. This is a Golden Chan. And it's a Vroid. It's a Vroid model. Very basic ass system software for creating VTubers. It's not very good, but like this is what I made originally before I commissioned like a model of Steffi. I was originally going to have a Steffi in Vroid, but I realized that it wouldn't come out very good, so I commissioned the model. I do know that the available Spectreman episodes that have the English subtitles, they've been translated from Portuguese to English. Like because the show had a Portuguese dub that was shown in Brazil. And what happened was they took the subtitles of the Portuguese version, ran it through a DeepL translation, and then put that up. So there are apparently issues even with the Japanese subs or the English subs for the Japanese version of Spectreman. And like, I don't know, the Brazilian version also probably took from the English dub, so it's probably not a pure translation anyways. Oh well. Do I consider, I mean, yeah, Metal Heroes is like a subsection of the stuff Toei makes. Opinion on Daigoro versus Goliath? I saw it like 10 years ago. I couldn't give you a fresh opinion. What's a good place to start? I've actually been considering making a video about where to start, or rather, how it doesn't really matter. Like, the easy answer is just throw a dart at a dartboard, and as long as it's not a sequel, start with that. But I know, like, people don't like that answer, so I would, like, narrow it down to what are you looking for in Ultraman? Do you like the older Godzilla movies from the 60s? Watch Ultraman 1966. Do you want something like that that's a little more modern? Try Tiga or Gaia. Probably Gaia. Gaia's a great one. Do you want something a bit goofy but modern? Try Max. Max is a favorite. Do you kind of want like a crash course of everything from the Showa era? Then do Mebius. Do not watch Ultra 7X. That's a terrible idea. Thoughts and opinions on the Kaiju Girls manga. Which one? Oh, God. God. I did typesetting for the Galaxy Days manga for like a couple chapters. So like that's my story with that. It's very like mundane, kind of like whatever. The one that was done by what's his face? Kazakami whatever. The one with all the like the weird children. Like the story of that is actually pretty good. I do not like the art style. I think I do not want to open that can of worms. The art style doesn't, I don't like it. I said it earlier, Ultraman Geed is January at the latest. If Ultraman transitioned into full, like they wouldn't do that. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would transition into a full anime and completely abandon the genre, or rather the medium they were born in. There are people working over there who are like, we'll do these as experiments. We'll do the anime stuff as experiments, but we're not shifting full time to it. Should you binge? Binge? No. Watch all of it? Yes. Binging means you will burn out real fast. Never do that. Snapping my neck. I feel like it's been long enough. She's been in stasis long enough. I'm gonna go grab Steffi. Hang on. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Grabbing her out of the closet. Snapping her neck into place. Trying to not sound psychotic. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Okay. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Okay, over here is the keyboard. And it's all fucked up now. God damn it. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. I think we got it. Everything looks normal. Okay. Fuck. Confirmed skinwalker. Why is she so tall? She's like 5'6". I don't like how... Why do I care like this is a vanity mirror? Who cares? Is Red Baron 70... I don't know. I saw like 2 episodes for like a year ago. I don't remember. There's a bird on figure. Yeah, I saw that. I don't see where the articulation is. Zoom in. Yeah, how's it going? God. Have I finished Red Man? I mean, what is... There's not a lot to it. It's guy in forest fight monster. I don't know. And the answer is no. I never finished it. Where's her nose? You can see it at like this angle because of the way the model is shaded. This angle looks like she's about to send a half-assed apology video. I'm sorry for knocking over the very valuable statue. I didn't do it on purpose. Wait. God. I would like to issue an apology to Mr. Subaraya for saying that I thought Cosmos wasn't very good. I'm sorry. Do you think... I mean, it's already kind of established... I've answered this question before, actually. Ultraman has established itself as like a predominantly male kind of franchise, so I don't really see that happening. They will continue to be supporting characters. It's unfortunate, but like, I don't know. I don't expect people to be normal about it either way. But yeah, lots happened. A lot has happened since I last streamed. I don't want to dwell on it too much, but you heard it here first. This new drive of motivation to create things kind of spawned out of recent events. But yeah. Expect more videos in quick succession next month. Because there's going to be like at least 2. I do my best to avoid talking about the Chayo incident every single time it's relevant because it's such a tiring thing to explain. I think the Neos retrospective was the quickest I've ever done it, mainly because I turned it into a joke to like speed run explaining it. The Gigantus drama is crazy. Hi, you're new here? Welcome. If you were to become an Ultraman, what Ultraman would you become? Of the cool one. Ah, fucking... It'd be weird to say Leo because, like, that's just a guy. That's him. That's his body. I don't know. Nexus's whole thing was like, anyone could be him. Sure. I like Nexus's design quite a bit. Thoughts on the Blazer series and Blazer movie? The Blazer movie I still haven't seen because I haven't bought that Blu-ray release. And I probably won't until it goes on clearance. But I liked the series well enough. I think it's a bit undercooked though. The story it was telling was like it was treating this twist that was obvious from a certain episode onward as if it was a twist. And I'm like, I thought that was obvious. Specifically, it was like the aliens aren't trying to attack us. They're trying to be nice. We got to be nice back to them. And I'm like, okay, that's it. That's the finale we're going with. All right. Yeah, I thought the overall show was just okay. It's in like the upper echelons of the new generation stuff. Okay. It had more promise than like the final product, but I thought it was okay. Like I said in like several streams, I haven't been keeping up with Arc because I've been so busy making videos. Is it weird to be self-conscious about like, I don't know, the model? It's not really me. It's not me, it's a character. But like, it's a whole thing. This is not a comfortable position. Any new Steffi lore? She punched a rock yesterday. Yeah. Oh man, that Zayarth video. Yeah, that was like a quick April Fool's thing. I didn't really have time to whip together something more substantive, so I wanted to get Zayarth out of the way. The artist who did this model, they have a preference, they have a liking of frogs, and I think that kind of goes into their work on occasion. So this is like a frog type Steffi. Oh man, I saw Freebirds in a Discord. I mean, in a legally obtained way last year. Not a very good movie. It. Oh man, that ending was like. Oh, that ending was rough. Does Steffi hate school? You know, I never really changed the lore that she's in college. Because, like, I guess she's just still in college. So I guess maybe... Now, I like to think that she enjoys... I like to think that she enjoys it. We are going back in time to get turkeys off the menu. See this fucking poster back here? This is a Doom poster. I'm not going to change, like, the angle or anything. But, like, there's a Doom poster back there. I mean, a lot of people... yeah. Maybe she just couldn't do the 4 years. Maybe time is just frozen. It appears to be Doom Eternal. Henshin into Frog. You know, it's funny you say that. Okay, this is going to mess up my positioning, but like... Froggy time. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Frog time. Steffi will be stuck in college till she's 90. If only. Would you babysit Godzilla Jr. for 100 million? If he was still, like, tiny Godzilla Jr., if he was still, like, human-sized, yeah. I mean, duh. It's not easy being Ring. They brought back King of Mons from Gaia? Jeez, I've been out of the loop. You guys seen this shit? What the fuck is that? Favorite portrayal of Red King? Very specifically the one from Mega Monster Battle where he rubs his hands together. Why is Ultraman? I mean, he kind of got a theatrical release of his of select episodes. I do know that, but like it was just, you know, it was the usual theatrical release of an episode. It wasn't anything major. She has a nice smile. Thank you. I mean, technically, almost every like Showa era Ultraman had a movie. I'm trying to do the bit. Every Showa Ultraman had a hand. Stop doing that. Every Showa Ultraman had a movie, in that they had episodes that were released theatrically. Like, that's the end of that bit. Also, like, Max was kind of thrown together to get people interested in Ultraman again after Nexus was too scary. It worked. I think Max is one of the best ones. Has one of the best selection of directors ever assembled for an Ultraman series. Do not put up double. That's your imagination going to work there. I don't have to do shit. I don't have to listen to you. Thoughts on Terror of Mechagodzilla? It's a weird one. It's a wacky one, but like the weird kind of juxtaposition of tones where Ishiro Honda is trying to make this love drama while Godzilla and pals are like zipping all over the place, jumping up, doing basketball hoop shots. That dichotomy, that contradiction is very interesting to me. I've always been fond of that movie. All right, time to refill my drink. This is going to mess up everything. This is going to ruin everything that I've set up. You didn't see nothing. Just a tiny bit of alcohol. May or may not be a cocktail. She does not sit down correctly. Hang on. Back it up. 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 Okay, we're good. Probably. Kind of. Not really. Everything is terrible. Everything is ruined. The perfect illusion of me sitting down at this desk. It's been ruined. Let's go with that. What's my booze of choice? I like wine, but we don't have wine right now. I like white Zinfandel. A lot of black box wines. This is gonna sound really gross, but I mix it with soda. I won't say which soda. It's the only way to make it like not painful to drink. What would you do if you turned into an Ultra Woman? I would question, like, I would question gender. I would ask gender affirming questions. I don't know. Thanks for the $2 movie, dude. Thank you. Would you drink Rollin' Rock on a Rollin' Rocker? Only if there was something with the Rollin' Rock, because I don't think I would like a hard beer like that. How would you feel about a show with Mega Monster Battle style choreography with Millennium Final War style Godzilla suits? I mean, that would kind of fit, because like Final Wars was, its whole thing was like action schlock, and Mega Monster Battle's thing is action schlock. It would be a perfect fit. Also, like literally, the Mega Monster Battle movie is just Ultraman's Final Wars, including wanting to be like a Western production. The Ultraman Galaxy movie. You mean like the Galaxy Fight specials? That might just be a... That just might be a... in the Ultra Fight video, whenever that's made. I try not to... Oh, Thunder. I try not to think of Christian Weston Chandler. I shouldn't have said their name out loud. Oh well. Imagine Final Wars Gigan getting to be a badass and not killed in 2 seconds. Imagine Hedorah being a badass and not killed in 2 seconds. I guess we got that in a short, but whatever. The movie with Zero, as I've been saying, there's going to be a big video that combines me talking about Mega Monster Battle with the Ultraman Zero movies. All of them. It's going to be like a 30-40 minute thing. It's going to come out this December. I need to look out for the gray alien. I think you need to look out for the gray alien. Get a cup of water. They're scared of that. Steffi analog horror. Just find a VHS tape of this stream. They'll grab you without warning. Check out the without warning video if you haven't seen it. I worked real hard on that one. Nobody watched it. Let me check some messages that I missed. Say Steffi's iconic catchphrase. $300. Because, like, I think the first line of dialogue I wrote her speaking was her, like, exclaiming the ridiculous price of a figure when she was at a convention. I think that might be the first line of dialogue. It might not be. No, it's not. I forget what it is, though. Can you watch can you play? No, I can't. I've only got a Quest 2. That's for Quest 3. I'd like to play Batman Arkham Shadow or whatever, but nope. You can only play it on Quest 3. Do you think Ray likes it when Gomera bonks his head against the cliffside? I mean, it can't feel good for him either because like they're linked. It's Steffiing time. Pretend that was perfectly timed. I'm glad that I got people to watch the 90s without warning. That's a good movie. Really? In front of my salad? Redman Gaiden, that will probably be in the Ultra Fight video because it is part of that format. Piglet's big movie. I actually considered that, like, as a bit. But, like, I don't know, it just never happened. I didn't want to... I didn't want my comeback stream after not streaming for a month to be the Piglet big game. For whatever reason, people were saying that Steffi looks like a Pokemon named Ogerpon. Which, like, having looked at it, it kind of... Grimdark Kaiju movie makeover. Sure. These streams are my favorite tokusatsu because, like, it's special effects. This is a special effect. This isn't me. This is a character. It's in VR. Can you let the people out of your basement? Maybe a couple more months. Another drink. Put it over here so I don't spill over my goddamn keyboard like I did that one stream. Now the model is out of whack again. Yep. This Steffi Ball. Oh, do I have the image for you? Backing up, backing up, backing up. Nostalgia Critic is tokusatsu because costumes are involved. Yeah, sure. Hang on. I don't know if this I don't know if this whole this I don't know if this bit is worth like stopping the stream for to grab like an image from VR chat. But imagine I'm typing on the keyboard. Ah, god damn it! I never used a keyword for it. Oh no, did I not put it in the best of the best folder? Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. Oh wait, yes I did. Of course, it's like billion resolution. Yep, Steffi balls. That's the bit. That's the bit I wanted to achieve. All right, where are we? Thanks for the $2, movie dude. Again, do you react to videos on live stream? I don't. I don't usually do reactions. The last reaction stream I did. The last reaction stream I did was last year for Halloween, where I just sat down and watched a bunch of Halloween commercials. Yeah, that's the end of that story. Yeah, I spilled I believe I spilled wine on the keyboard during the Castlevania stream like a couple of years ago. It is what it is. Different Steffi expressions. I got one hand that controls the mouth and one hand that controls the eyes. Is a little kid's birthday party with a mascot character tokusatsu, yeah. Bumbo the clown, he's tokusatsu. I love this mouth in particular. It's very like mid 2010s cartoon. I don't want to know how Ultramen reproduce. These are questions you should ask your parents. Chuck E. Cheese is tokusatsu. Have you ever watched Monster Island Buddies? Yeah, when I was younger. I don't really keep up with it now. I imagine because like it's science fiction fantasy shit that they like that the Ultramen or Ultra Women I guess hold whichever like it's magic fucking anyone can make a kid on the land of light. They hold hands or whatever and like light comes out and that like it represents you know the thing and then that's how Babby form or it's like literal cartoon shit where they have like a giant stork come by with babies and that's how it happens. We do not see the literal birth of Taro actually. They just fucking they retcon that. They retcon that shit all the time. Like Taro existed before then, but he also didn't, except he did. Storkra, yeah. The Storkra kaiju comes by with a bunch of Ultra babies. Is every slasher with a mask tokusatsu? Halloween is my favorite tokusatsu. I love that one. Thanks for the $5. Wow. Watch Jacelyn versus the Illuminati. Uh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I want to watch that one based on the title. I'm sorry. I apologize. Storkra is not real. That was something they just made up. How many times have Ultras died? I'm sure like a dozen by now. Nobody's ever really gone because it's a long-running franchise. What? There's like thunder outside, but it's in game. Have I seen Venom? Isn't that like a variant cover for like a Marvel Comics? I think I've seen it. Marvel Illuminati. Okay, I'll try to remember it. Halloween is tokusatsu, as in the holiday, because everyone goes around walking with costumes. Why are Steffi's eyes so big? Why are your eyes so small? Has Steffi learned how to drive? Yeah. She got her license. Why Shelby's eyes? I just noticed the typo, if it makes you feel any better. Cat in the Hat is tokusatsu, especially the Mike Myers one. Okay, I'm gonna grab the drink without twisting my entire torso, so the standable full body doesn't fuck up. Just gonna put that there. Why not? Best Gamera movie? I like 3 a lot. I don't read that many. I don't read that many novels on occasion, but one that I will recommend is The Disaster Artist by Greg Sestero. It's about his experience working on The Room with Tommy Wiseau, and I think it's a very accidentally beautiful portrait of a friendship and how two very different people can be friends despite everything. And like whatever issues they have, they've kind of reconciled. It's also just like a fun, like behind the scenes look of how The Room was made. Beautiful book. Can Ultras actually grow hair and beard? I mean, like, uh, Ultraman King kind of has like the silver blocks on his face, and the idea there is that it's supposed to be hair. And I guess Father of Ultra kind of has sideburns. How to summon Steffi in real life? Say her name 3 times in the mirror at 3 a.m. It'll be funny. Trust me. Tommy the Vampire Car is the best Ultra vehicle. That is such a fun production detail. For those who don't know, The Room was originally going to end with Tommy Wiseau's character, Johnny, being revealed to be a vampire, and he would have flown away in a car. Oh, I gotta listen to the audiobook of that. Yeah. Vampire car. Who care? Next question. Next question. Can I go into detail on finding shows? Just basically, whatever I can think of that's related to Ultraman is like a candidate for that. And the 70s is a great little time period for that because they were coming out left and right, and I'm always learning about one like every day or every week rather. Just some weird obscure one. So I don't think I'll be running out anytime soon, but I like it's a finite resource still. Especially in that like early 70s period, they were just fucking everywhere. Thoughts on Vampire's Kiss starring Nicolas Cage? That was a real fun one. Just for that performance. And like I know going into it, it's like, haha, this is the movie where Nick Cage does the face and he's crazy. You don't know just how crazy he's going to be until you fucking sit down and sit through that movie. Where's the H Squid Reviews collab video? We're still working on it. I've been a bit lazy on my part. We both haven't really started working on the video proper, but we still have plans for it. Doesn't feel finite when they're 50 episodes each. Yeah, it can feel like that when you're bored. When do you think TV and movies started to look not old? Well, I mean, there's shit that's still coming out that looks like 10 years dated. Like, there are certain Marvel movies where the CGI is like, this could have been made in 2005. I think we've kind of hit... I want to say, like, the mid to late 2000s. But even then, you can still tell when a movie from the... You can still tell when you're looking at a movie from the mid to late 2000s just based on color correction tools. I want to say when we stopped like widely filming on film, on physical stock film, that was whenever that time was, which I don't know, directors still do that. It's just kind of hard to tell sometimes when it's streaming online and the quality kind of smooths over the film grain. Will Kaiju Girls return? No. That was just like a weird little experiment. And ever since like one of their partners ran off with the money, allegedly. Ever since one of their partners ran off with the money, allegedly. Like, no, they're not going back to it after that. They hold grudges over there. As someone who's shot on film, yes, I agree. When you are shooting on film, you do not know how it's going to look right away. You got to send that shit back to get processed, and then you can see all the mistakes. Unless you took like a billion takes, which you probably can't because you're filming on a physical thing, on physical film that can run out, and it costs money to buy more of. So yeah, when they filmed things back when film was the only option, they locked that shit down. They had to get that shot correct. And as a result, I think a lot of movies from before the dawn of digital equipment, there was a certain quality of like finality to them. Sometimes it looked amateur, sometimes it was like fucking Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, you know? It's complete dedication. That was a bit of a tangent. I'm sure there's something in there. I'm sure there's something smart in there. Yeah, especially back then, you had to make sure that fucking film gate was open. I didn't realize that about Zenon, no. Am I ever going to do Toei Tokusatsu? I mean, maybe. Maybe one day. It's a can of worms. I'm gonna be honest, I watched Strangelove and I didn't really care for it that much. I don't know. It's good, but like that particular brand of comedy didn't really strike a chord with me. I gotta see more of his movies. God, I feel that. When I was filming a project on film in college, I didn't quite learn about light gates and ISOs. So I shot the entire thing with a needless, like an embarrassingly low brightness, and it was horrible. It was awful. I hated it. I hated doing that assignment. That's one reason why working on digital is more efficient, but working with film gives you that tangibility. If you're not a fuck up like me, if you're not a fuck up like me, and you can get it to work, then I think film just looks better. I don't know. Depends on the stock too. Eyes Wide Shut is tokusatsu, yeah, because they have all the masks on. Oh god, overexposing was a problem too. Kaiju Decode. That was just like a short though. Like I don't have much an opinion. I don't have much of an opinion on it. I have a sip of water. Hope that wasn't audible. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul is on in 5 minutes. Ooh. Might see the highlights of that. I want to see that. I want to see that little shit get his shit punched in by Mike Tyson. Oh, I hope. Whatever. Do you think they still have the Ben Pira suit? Highly unlikely unless they made something for a stage show. Thoughts on the... I don't play trading card games, and that one looks kind of boring. I don't know. I thought they already did cards. They've made like several card lines already for their toys. What's my favorite? I don't draw. Like I do not draw. I commission, but I don't draw. Thoughts on Ben 10? It was fun. It was a fun show as a kid. I haven't seen it at all recently. You know what? I should have done the stream in the AVGN room. I should have done the stream in the AVGN room. You know, I caught a bit of Future Cop. It was streaming. Shot Factory was streaming a bunch of Jackie Chan movies, and Future Cop was one of them. Wait, no. That was a different one. That was the that was the City Hunter movie where where Jackie Chan just like puts on a Chun-Li costume for a bit. No, like Future Cops, that's a different one. I was shown the first 5 minutes of that. Wild. Who wins in a fight, Linkara or the Irate Gamer? The Irate Gamer has his giant heavy cameras that he uses for his ghost hunting show. So he's able to like beat people over the heads with that. But Linkara has a magical gun. So I think I think the answer is quite obvious. Is there a KFC on the Land of Light? Yeah, sure. They love it over there. Same director as the Street Fighter parody. Nice. Are me and the AVGN roommates. That would be a very weird living situation because he's got a family. I mean, I guess the AVGN character doesn't, but you know what I mean. Kamen Rider son or Ultraman daughter? I feel like that would be reversed. I don't know, just like that intuition tells me, oh, that would be a reversed thing. Kamen Rider daughter and Ultraman son. Oh, yeah, go ahead. You can draw Steffi. Just keep it safe for work. It's my stipulation. I've got a Twitter and a blue sky. I mean, the Jaws franchise, it's weird to consider as a franchise because, like, there are so many shark movies. I don't think we need more. The Jasuline suit? I don't remember that. Yeah, you can draw Steffi if you want. Just keep it safe for work. What if Steffi was an Evangelion? It would be a much more confusing show. Steffi herself isn't safe for work. She destroys walls and tables. Get in the Ava. She's too old for that. That whole thing is like, you got to be 14 to do that. Steffi's not 14. Definitely not. Sharktopus 2. They made a second one. They sure did. Oh, that guy. Yeah, the guy who dances around Mebius. That suit's probably not around unless they made something for a stage show. Can she beat it? I'm the one writing the fan fiction, so yes, she can beat it. Should have made the Ava cockpits bigger so older people could. It's not like a size thing. It's like some weird thematic shit. Whatever. It's been a hot minute since I've seen Ava. If Pokemon is so good, why isn't there a Pokemon 2? Because the Game Freak, or rather the Pokemon Company, won't allow it. Well, Steffi is definitely like I mean the whole thing with Steffi is that she's like a kaiju fan. So, of course, Ultraman would be the preference. Ultraman great stage show without spandex? That sounds cursed. Will I make a video on Akira Tsuburaya? I feel there was one channel that I watched that did a video on the anime that Akira Tsuburaya produced that I don't think I would ever be able to top. So, like, I don't think there will be a... Like, I'll refer to Akira Tsuburaya when I need to. But that's it. If a DVD of a previously lost Toku movie showed up on your doorstep, what could you want it to be? The King Kong movies that were lost in the firebomb, I guess. Lets that sink in. Will Steffi have a family in the future and live happily ever after? Will Steffi live... Okay, let me read this. Let me read this with like pure clarity. Will Steffi have a family in the future and a happily ever after? Like wholesome shit. Shh. I don't have a definitive answer. Steffi family ending. That's ending E. Do I not like Cosmos? I mean, not really. Like, I don't have... I didn't really like it when I watched it. It seems like it was taking a lot of steps back, and I didn't really care for the brand of comedy. What are my thoughts on the TV Toho series Zone Fighter? Check out the video that I did. I made a video on Zone Fighter that you can check out right now by clicking the link in the description. No, there's no link in the description, but there is. It is on the channel. Check out the Ultra Retrospective playlist. It's there. If Steffi were to speak, what... people have asked this question. I don't know which voice actor she would have. Girl. Could Steffi survive a saw trap? Yeah. If it involved, like, removing a large amount of mass. Rising retrospective in, like, 3 or 4 years. Ending A is her... Like, life doesn't end after college. Ending A. Nah. Steffi would be voiced by the late Cameron Mitchell. Yeah, sure. Easiest paycheck ever. Will you close the fucking doors? I don't know what Uzaki-chan sounds like. I've only read, like, 20 chapters of that manga. I don't like imagining what her voice would sound like. A brat. See, I don't like that shit. It's too repetitive. It's very, like, it's horny humor somehow doesn't always hit, you know? It's like, it's a bit dumb, stupid, seeing them talk and act like that. Whatever. I mean, Sparking Evolution came back, or rather, the Sparking series came back. I don't... Maybe if Subaraya realized that people like video games on consoles, then maybe it'll come back. They're already trying to hit that international market. It wouldn't hurt to maybe do another fighting game. Whoops! You forgot to insert the CD into the computer. Whoops, I've slipped on a banana peel. I'm falling into the girl's chest. Oh no! It's that for 300 chapters. I find it very trite. Ultraman's Sparking Evolution. Now voiced by Friday the 13th Part 4, just like vocoded to the entire movie? Is that what you mean? Thoughts on the Fate series? I enjoyed what I watched of Fate Zero when I was like 16 or 17. I enjoyed it. I feel like I was missing a lot of context, but I enjoyed it. Then I tried watching Unlimited Blade Works and I just got completely lost. High School DxD has always been on the periphery where, like, I never watched it, but it was always just kind of there. I don't think I would like it. Thoughts on Nickelback? They're overhated, but I don't really like them. Another drink. I discovered that I liked Linkin Park recently. Like, I don't know, not like every song they've ever made, but I enjoy their pop hits. Thoughts on nitrate film? It explodes too easily. Why is my arm doing that? Whoa. Whoop. Okay, we're good. Whoop. Ever seen Howard the Duck? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Howard the Duck. She's vowing. Vacking on the vows. Like Spider-Man. Have you ever seen Manhunter? No, I've not. Been meaning to see that and Silence of the Lambs. Those are just two popular movies I've just never seen. You put the little frog on the mic. Unfortunately, I can't grab him. He's a world prop. So he's just kind of sitting there. If Steffi appeared on my doorstep, what would I do? I would question reality and then probably go to sleep. Silence of the Lambs is tokusatsu because what's his face wears people's skin, and that's kind of like a suit. That's gross. I don't like thinking about that. What if the little frog was made out of chocolate? Are you made out of chocolate? Mind sharing that with the rest of the class? Fucking asshole. Real life is tokusatsu because we're all wearing... Yeah, I don't like thinking about that. The thought of Ultraman Zenon getting his own series is very funny to me. Because, like, what do you do? It would just be another Ultraman series with, like, this guy who's not really that interesting. Maybe there's a hidden depth. Maybe there's a hidden depth to Ultraman Zenon that we just don't know. What else can I reveal about my savage world that I'm living in right now? Have I seen Whale God? No, I have not. It's I know it's out there. Have I watched Mimic? No. I've not seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX dub, but I have seen the clips. I love the Chadster. My favorite Max episode is one of them, one of the ones directed by Takeshi Miike about the monster If. I think it's a beautiful little episode. It's probably one of my favorite overall Ultraman episodes. I've talked about it in the video that I did on Max. It's quite good. I haven't rewatched that video in a hot minute, but I think it might hold up. I don't think a lot of stuff that I've made in the past. I think like the cutoff for my good videos is like the past 10 months. Like, I don't know if like there's a lot from 2 years ago that I've made that holds up. But I think that Max video might hold up. Because I was very tight, I was very efficient with describing what happens in it. And I think the shorter the video, the less chance there is to fuck it up. The fewer chances there are to fuck it up. Yeah, Takeshi Miike directed like 2 Ultraman episodes for Max. Again, Max, great show full of directors who you know. Favorite video that I've made. I enjoyed doing the childhood trauma one from a couple years ago. I think it was like almost 2 years ago now. God damn. Yeah, Yokai Monsters. The Yokai Monster films are a bit outside the realm of Ultra Gaiden. They're not related enough. If Max and Mebius swapped universes, that would be like the subject of a one-off episode they could do. It sounds like a fun concept. I'd imagine things wouldn't be that different, but like they gotta figure out how to get back home. Daimajin? Nah, that's not really an Ultra Gaiden either. He's not really a hero. They're an interesting series of films, I will say, but they're not Ultra Gaiden. They're not Ultraman influenced even, or really influenced Ultraman outside of like maybe a couple monsters. Daimajin canon though. Daimajin canon might be, because that one is modeled more after like a tokusatsu series. That might be one. If there are English subs for it, maybe. Imagine so basically imagine Showa Godzilla but awesome. That's what that scenario is. Dark Luigi can turn any beings into spark dolls. So he could turn Godzilla into a spark doll. He could. Canon has been fan subbed? Maybe. Maybe. An Evangelion Ultra Gaiden would be really interesting, and I kind of want to do it, but that would be so much research, just examining all of the influences, because I can't just talk about the Ultraman stuff. I gotta point out all the other shit Anno's referencing in that. And even then, it's like so many analysis, there's so much analysis for Evangelion. Like what could I fucking add? But I kind of just want to do it. I don't know. If Steffi sees you across the street and starts walking towards you, what do? I assume that the movie It Follows is real, and I need to fucking run. I don't know why I'm doing this. Is this what they call stimming? What I'm doing with my hand right here? Just trying to make it seem like this is a physical thing and not something my hand can go through. Let's fix that, actually. Oh. Gonna change angles. Yeah, sure, that works. I never watched Homestar Runner. It seems like one of those things that I would have been interested in, but it didn't catch me it never caught me. Why don't people like Mechagodzilla 2? Because he's dopey. Next question. I don't know, it doesn't look very mean, and I associate Mechagodzilla with looking determined or mean. because he's out to kill Godzilla. He's gonna fucking kick his ass. He's gonna kill him. But Mechagodzilla 2 just looks like he's embarrassed and he wants to ask for directions to the bathroom, but he can't because he's too embarrassed. Water sip time. Can Scott the Woz beat Mechagodzilla? I mean, if he's got the power of friendship, if he's got all of his friends with him, sure. My streams make you smile? You're welcome. Ooh. Hail Saturn. I don't know if that's what that is. It's hard to pick a favorite Space Ghost episode because they're all like so stream of conscious. They're all so stream of conscience. It's conscience. One of those two. So like I can't remember any specific event outside of Weird Al showing up and it being really weird. Whoa, it's like that's his name or something. How long have I been streaming? I feel like I should start wrapping up soon. An hour 22, yeah, I should start wrapping up soon. Throat's getting very dry. Speaking of wrapping paper, Christmas is coming up. And like, I gotta start thinking about shit that I'm gonna buy. Wrap Steffi up for next year. Well then, where will she be until then? Wrapped up? Can't put her in anything. I think this is Lynchian. Should I put Twin Peaks music over this when I'm like editing? Yeah, sure. Oh, Grandma, you know just what to say. Thanks again for the $2, Movie Dude XD. Remember to see Jacelyn versus Illuminati. Yeah. Yeah, sure, I'll do that after the stream. Steffi talking in reverse speak in the lodge. Bit being set up. What did Jack do but with Steffi? Oh yeah, I talked about that for the monkey movie video. I've been thinking about doing a Jisoji focused video, but that would also require, I think, looking at his filmography. That requires a bit more work. Okay, text reversed. I mean, what? Sa tenag asa yefepets. I'm gonna start again. Sa tenag asa yepets myerfis et ginoijo raf la ua knat. Yeah, that was a fucking disaster. I don't know if I'm going to use this. Talking backwards is hard. They make that shit look easy in Twin Peaks. Gnadab. Bad wrong. Yes. Evil is badong. One more question. Favorite animal? The capybara. I think the capybara are cute. But yeah, I think that'll be it for the stream tonight, fellas. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the first Q&A stream in like what, a month? Yeah, I don't know how to end this. Eat your veggies, stay in school if school is the right option for you. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna fucking spaz away from here. Oh god. Ah.